Raw data exports are rarely clean and ready for analysis. When you download reports from corporate databases, billing systems, or web platforms, you often receive files filled with formatting errors, duplicate records, blank rows, and inconsistent text inputs. Trying to analyze this messy data directly leads to broken formulas, distorted metrics, and unreliable business reports. Cleaning this information manually is a slow, frustrating process that introduces human error. Fortunately, Excel possesses a suite of built-in tools and functions designed to automate data cleaning. This video provides a practical, step-by-step guide to cleaning messy data in Excel. We will explain how to remove duplicate rows, normalize inconsistent text formatting, fix broken date values, and handle missing information cleanly. You will learn how to transform chaotic data dumps into structured, analysis-ready tables. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to prepare your spreadsheets for reporting in minutes. First, let us explore the foundational steps of data cleaning, which involve removing duplicate records and handling blank rows. Duplicates are a major risk in analytical reporting, as they distort totals, averages, and transaction counts. To resolve this, Excel features a built-in Remove Duplicates tool located under the Data tab. When you run this tool, you select which columns to evaluate. Excel then scans the range and deletes identical rows, keeping only the first unique instance. This is highly useful for cleaning client lists or transaction logs. Alongside duplicates, blank rows and columns frequently clutter database exports. Instead of deleting them manually one by one, you can use Excel's Go to Special feature. By selecting your data range, pressing F5, clicking Special, and selecting blanks, you highlight every empty cell in your sheet instantly. You can then delete these empty rows in a single command, collapsing your table into a tight, structured range. When handling missing values within populated rows, you should use conditional replacements. For instance, if a customer's phone number is missing, do not leave the cell blank, as formulas might treat it as a calculation error. Instead, populate these cells with a standard label like Not Provided using the Find and Replace tool. Establishing these initial cleaning habits ensures that your spreadsheet models are working with a complete, unique dataset, preventing aggregation formulas like SUMIFs and COUNTIFs from double-counting records or failing due to unexpected empty values. In addition to removing blanks, you should consistently check the data types of your columns. Sometimes numbers are formatted as text, which prevents Excel from performing calculations. You can spot these cells by looking for a small green triangle in the corner. To fix this, select the range, click the warning icon, and select Convert to Number. This simple correction is essential before building any summary dashboard, as Excel ignores text values when running mathematical functions. Ensuring data type consistency across all fields is a hallmark of professional spreadsheet design, preventing silent calculation errors that can distort your final business metrics. Spend the necessary time auditing your column data types during the initial phase of your project. Second, we must examine text normalization and how to clean inconsistent characters and spacing. When data is entered manually by customers or staff, variations in spacing and capitalization are highly common. For example, the terms retail, and retail with a trailing space look identical to the human eye, but Excel treats them as three entirely separate categories. This mismatch breaks pivot tables and lookup formulas. To clean this, you should combine the trim, clean, and proper functions. Trim deletes all leading, trailing, and duplicate spaces from a cell, leaving only single spaces between words. Clean removes non-printable characters that often appear when exporting data from legacy mainframe systems. Proper capitalizes the first letter of each word and converts all other letters to lowercase, which is ideal for formatting client names. In addition to these text functions, you should use Flash Fill to split combined columns. If you have a column containing first and last names together, you can type the first name in an adjacent cell, press Ctrl+E, and Excel's Flash Fill will automatically extract the first names for the entire column by detecting the pattern. This combines formulas and built-in intelligence to clean thousands of rows of text in seconds, eliminating manual data entry. For more complex text cleaning, you can use nested formulas. For instance, you can use the substitute function inside a trim function to replace specific characters, such as removing hyphens from phone numbers while simultaneously clearing trailing spaces. Another useful tool is text-to-columns, which allows you to split a single column of text into multiple columns based on a delimiter like a comma or a tab. This is extremely useful for separating city and state details from address strings. When you run these text operations, use adjacent helper columns to hold your formulas. Once you verify that the output is formatted correctly, copy the range and paste it as values over the messy source data, then delete the helper columns to keep your sheet clean. Finally, we must address date formatting issues and establish a data cleaning checklist to maintain sheet integrity. Date columns are notoriously problematic in spreadsheets. Database exports often output dates as plain text or in mixed international formats, such as month-day-year mixed with day-month-year, preventing Excel from recognizing them as chronological values. To resolve this, select your date column, open the Text to Columns tool under the Data tab, skip the delimiter settings, and set the column data format to date, specifying the exact format of the incoming text. Excel will convert the text strings into serial date numbers, enabling you to sort chronologically and use date filters in your pivot tables. When cleaning any dataset, follow a structured workflow to protect your files. First, save a backup copy of your raw file before starting the cleaning process. Second, run your cleaning functions in temporary helper columns, and then copy and paste the clean outputs as values over the original columns. This step removes the underlying formulas, preventing calculation lag and keeping your sheet fast. Third, verify your row counts before and after cleaning to ensure no data was lost. By mastering these cleaning tools and functions, you build a reliable workflow that transforms raw, messy data into an asset your business can trust. Additionally, you should check for outliers in your numerical columns. Use conditional formatting to highlight values that fall far outside the normal range, such as a transaction with a negative value or a price that is 10 times higher than average. These values are often data entry errors, such as a misplaced decimal point, and should be verified before you present your report. If you are handling large datasets regularly, consider building a standard cleaning template that has these checks and formulas pre-configured. This consistency saves time and ensures that every report your team produces meets the same standard of accuracy. When your data is clean, you can build dashboards and write queries with total confidence in your outputs. Data Skills Sprint teaches practical data skills for beginners and busy professionals. We break down spreadsheets, SQL, dashboards, automation, and analyst workflows into short, clear lessons. Every video is designed to help you learn one useful skill and apply it immediately at work. This video is general data education, not a guarantee of career placement, salary increase, or software certification. Code syntax and software UI change over time.